All right, the Reds, Swanfield Road TV Champions League draw. Kev, can we get number 7 this season? Hopefully.
I think so. Very easily. Come
Yeah.
on, Liverpool. You got the slap man, the slap meister, Arne slap sitting in the hot seat. Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, first season in the Champions League. Reds, let us know what your thoughts, or just general football fans if you are watching. For all the Villa fans that haven't been in Europe for a while, we know you've won the competition, so obviously you've got some history, lot older history.
Technically in the competition this year, at least.
Yeah, it's been a while, but obviously for anyone, obviously for the Villa fans,
Arsenal.
yeah, for the Villa fans that haven't been in this competition, just shout out, big up to all the Villa fans if you are tuning in. This draw historically takes the absolute mickey, doesn't it, Kev? They all love the sound of the voice, all these UEFA presidents and everything, but excitement, Kev. I think Champions League, we're very lucky that we do support a team that has won this competition 6 times. I think the expectations and reality, really, I think every single time, especially with this crop of players, Kev, and shall let us know, I think we've always got an opportunity to win this competition.
Absolutely. I mean, we're not called the kings of Europe for no reason whatsoever, you know. Look, Real Madrid have won it the most, obviously, but look, we call their first 5 wins a bit of corruption because the whole competition was based around.
It was mad.
Really. That was mad. So the first one, their first 5, we'll call that. I'd say if we want to catch up, we have to catch up to a legit 9, which are still the kings of in their own right around the rest of Europe. But there's nobody else kind of as close as us, AC Milan, Bayern Munich, in the ilk to win in the Champions League. It just goes to show you how big the competition is as a whole when there's only a handful of people that can get past even anywhere near 5, you know. So a lot of other winners. I mean, Nottingham Forest, who haven't been in top flight for the longest time, still had for the longest period until United started winning 3 and Chelsea won a couple. You know, nobody was getting near them, and Aston Villa had, you know, their win as well. So, you know, there's a certain elite pedigree that it takes to win the Champions League. Obviously, unless it's the first 5 years in your Real Madrid.
Apologies, Chas was messing around. Was he? Laos has really done this.
No.
Do you get your comments? Yeah, there we go. Kev's disappeared. Fidgeting about with this. But Kev will, hang on, we'll just quickly add. Yeah, we're adding me back in there, and we're adding Kev. I don't think they can hear you, Kev. Right, there we go. There we go, chat. Let me just mess about with that, and I'll sort that. I do apologise, Reds. Kev, and shall let you know your thoughts in the comment section below. In terms of the pots and very much the coefficient rankings anyway, and what to expect, obviously, chat. The rule, well, not the rule changes, the competition changes anyway. Just means that there's more games, more money for UEFA, more money for Liverpool, and more money for all the top sides, really. Obviously, we've seen the League Cup draw last night. I didn't like it, Kev, because I think it does very much protect the bigger teams. Obviously, I know we're Liverpool fans and that, but I just found it absolutely. I get why the scheduling and everything, but it just goes to show it's as we're speaking.
It's TV power, Jack. This is the only thing I can say, man. It's TV power. Do you know why? Why not just take away the 12:30 kickoffs for the Champions League teams and put them later in the weekend, right? And then just stick some other team that would like the benefit of that kind of Champions League benefit money. Oh, sorry. That kind of TV rights benefit money and a half 12:30 kickoff or whatever you want to call it on a Saturday. Instead, they're changing the entire format of a competition to suit the TV schedule. So for me, look, you can change days to suit the TV schedule, but you don't change a draw. A draw should be outright, whatever it is, naturally happening. If it goes down this route with the Carabao Cup, you might as well get rid of it. To say, like, you know, that they're benefiting the teams that are playing in the Champions League. Like us as Liverpool fans, it suits us down to the ground to have it easier for Liverpool to be able to do these kind of competitions based at home and get more. And you know, it suits me as a season ticket holder to be able to know that we're going to be guaranteed in the next couple of rounds a home tie, which means that I'm going to see more games and there's more value for my ticket. But like at the same time, it's not fair on the fairness of the competition. It shouldn't be judged like that, you know. So.
Like, and then it's counterbalancing. I think they'll argue the competition holders as well. You're not missing anything here, chat. There, it hasn't started really, as we said. Ronaldo getting given awards, quite rightly so. Obviously, legend of the game. Gianluigi Buffon as well. If you haven't seen the interview that Ronaldo done with Ferdinand, go and check it out. It's just madness, really. Obviously, he's a special guest. He loves all the attention, doesn't he, Ronaldo? All eyes on him. What a player he has been. Obviously, not naturally gifted like Leo was, but obviously he's an absolute machine, really. He's a phenomenal footballer.
He's the Eusebio to Pele. That's what he is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ronaldo to Messi is Eusebio to Pele. Both were considered to be the best of their era. They were just two different types of players, and Messi could do a lot of it on his own, whereas Ronaldo could kind of finish the last few meters as like jump as high as possible, take a cracking shot, do whatever like that. But Messi would not nearly take on an entire team and score himself, So you're talking like Maradona-esque, you're talking Pele-esque, and these are the ilks of the players that you're talking about. These are the design that you're looking at from players in there. Ronaldo is more your Eusebio, your powerhouse, your leaper. You're able to hold up the ball, turn on it. And they're both legends of the game. It's just, Messi's the GOAT for me. Yeah. And not because Ronaldo's a mank.
No, I don't want to start that bloody debate anyway, Messi, Ronaldo. Well, I think we're very fortunate that both of them have been playing football anyway. Once in a generation, each of them anyway. But chat, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, who you'd like to see face in the Champions League competition. It will be interesting in terms of obviously we are playing, I think it's like 2 big teams from pot 1 go into obviously the selection, 2 teams from pot 2, pot 3, pot 4 as well. So there will be 8 games. Obviously, we're not guaranteed, say, if we get Real Madrid, we are going to either play them or, like you're saying, pot 2, say Barca or say Bayer Leverkusen or whatnot. They should be in pot 1, obviously winning they're the champions of Germany anyway last season, so they'll be in pot 1. But there's not a guaranteed home and away fixture. It's just one game against that side. And with this new algorithm of the system and all that, algorithm just basically who's paid the most amount of money on that given day, that they'll get given it as well. So, yeah, Kev, it's going to be interesting. There should be a lot of very big games. I missed that.
I'm saying hello to neighbours. Neighbours are walking by waving at me, so I'm just saying hello.
Chat, what was that? Oh, I have to watch that on the video. Bloody hell. Wasn't anything dodgy, was it? Instead of saying the big up there, Gary. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of games, a lot of football as well, and looking forward to it. John, Jack thoughts on Ben Doak's loan move should be decent, mate. Not going to be getting game time. We'll obviously Federico signing for Liverpool this afternoon. I'm buzzing for that. Like, I haven't been this happy, Kev. My personal opinion, Chas. Obviously, I'm very lucky that I've watched him over the last couple of years as well. He's always been a player that I have admired, and he's got certainly the right amount of the good balance of skill set in terms of his football. I think he'll really, if he can stay fit, most importantly, I think he can thrive to be one of the best players in the Premier League. I'll say that, right? And he will certainly thrive. And for 10 million bloody pennies, pocket change, really.
Chiesa is 2 good seasons away from being back to 80 million, Jack, of worth of a player. He was 100 million 2 seasons ago before he got the ACL injury. You have to think of it this way. We don't devalue our players as long as they can perform, right, in England. So you look at Van Dijk, who had a massive ACL injury. Everybody was saying when he comes back, he's going to be finished or whatever, and he still put up the big numbers. He still did the big stuff. And he had a nasty one. It wasn't just a natural ACL. It wasn't anything. It was put upon him. It was, the legs were torn from underneath him. So, he should have had a worse recovery rate than most people that you see out there. Now, Chiesa has done that, come back, had 16 to 20 games the season before, and then graduate up. Last season, he had 33 games. His progressive passing, his take-ons are phenomenal. And just because, FBref mightn't be able to record him naturally, over a 3-year period like they normally do, at least we know in last season he was on top form, getting back to his game time. And, it's not going to be an Artemelo situation. He's played 33 games.
I don't get this narrative online, mate.
I don't get it either. So it's people that don't understand football, man, they don't understand that it's completely different. This dude with the ball at his feet he's as good as Messi with controlling the ball at his feet, like as in ball control, movement, taking people on, whatever. Messi's in a league of his own, obviously, so he could do special things. But at least we know that Chiesa is able to take on defenders. But he can take on 2 or 3 people at once if you wanted to, and create all that kind of space. So look, there's no real worry about Chiesa. He'll come good. And at the end of the day, a lot of people thinking he's coming in as backup for Salah. I'll be honest with you, I think he's going to take on Diaz and Gakpo on the left-hand side as well. And I think if he plays well, he'll just play himself into the team. And I think within the next few months, it's probably to one of Gakpo and Diaz, to be honest with you, to make a profit off of. And that's the only way I can see it. So, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Chat, as you can see there, pot 1, Real Madrid, straight to it. Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, Inter, Dortmund, Leipzig, and Barcelona. Why Leverkusen not in pot 2? Supposedly. I think it's based off, obviously, Champions League points anyway. Obviously, Dortmund have been really good in the last couple of years, really. So pot 2, Leverkusen, Atletico, Atalanta, Juve, Benfica, Arsenal, Club Brugge, Shakhtar Donetsk, AC Milan as well, Feyenoord, Sport and PSV, obviously Dynamo Zagreb, Salzburg, Lille, and obviously Young Boys and Celtic. What is the point? Sorry, any Celtic fans, but he's just not going to win the competition. It's just going to finish for.
They won in '66, and they were a small country football team,
Yeah, but it takes away really. It takes away from the obviously Celtic Park, a historic ground as well in itself, and I do agree, but it's just a dwarf in terms of even the top 2 in Scotland, mate. It just does me head in that the league is not as competitive as it is. But I suppose Celtic fans would probably say it's a bit like that in the Premier League, but
yeah.
True.
But at the same time, we have to look at it's only one team that kind of qualifies really out of that kind of league, and it's the same with even the top team in Ireland has to kind of go through the second and third knockout rounds of the Champions League to get where they're going. So look, they balance it out well, and they've looked at it. It's obvious that the likes of Portugal gets more slots, France, all of these other countries get more slots. Australia, the football standard is better. I suppose it's just more visual games from Scotland being shown on Sky Sports because they back them up quite a bit. But the standard of football is just nowhere near. We found that out a couple of seasons ago when Liverpool took on Rangers, and we had one little blip and we beat them 7-1. So at Ibrox, wasn't it? So it was Ibrox.
Yeah. Sorry there, chat. I'm just trying to get the updates because last year the UEFA's, if you've been on it today, chat, UEFA's website is an absolute joke in terms of the formatting and everything. Whoever's designed this website needs little words anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Chat, get your thoughts in the comment section below. I have to watch it on CNC. Big up there, Zane. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube as well, chat. So we would play it, but obviously due to copyright and everything, obviously we don't want to be doing that.
And he's done whatsoever they'll claim it. You could do it. But we can only show 4.5 seconds at a time, and that's stupid.
Yeah. So the fact that Chiesa was there at 1 a.m. shows his commitments. Yeah, I just love his family. Obviously, we've only seen his girlfriend as well, but she seems like a very positive person, and obviously would have been one of the biggest driving forces for him to join Liverpool as well. But obviously, he spoke to his dad, and his dad, I think there's a quote, Kev, of his dad saying he did ask him in the early hours on Monday. He said today on one of the interviews, his dad said, "Go," literally go.
Liverpool. Everybody worth their salt and want to play for Liverpool right now, and it's just such a shame that the likes of Zubimendi couldn't see that himself, that he's loyal. Well, I appreciate his loyalty, and I applaud his loyalty to the club and stuff like that. But you just have to take a leaf out of Chiesa's book. He's been Italian, based on his whole life. It's a hard move to move anywhere, but that just shows the attitude of the player wanting to come and play for a club and sure. And I would rather people like that all day than people who just come over here being homesick and second guessing their move and all of that. Because at the end of the day, I want people that want to play football on the pitch, and I have this all hanging over their heads and worry about their family being happy here and vice versa. So nah.
Yeah, 100%. Chat, let us know your thoughts on, and we are very close to being underway here, chat. As soon as it's done, we'll get the graphics up and everything. But if anyone just listening or whatnot, Giorgio Marchetti, I think his name is. We should know him by his second name already. We've been in the competition. But yeah, trust, I'm looking forward to it. Big up there, Wigs. I hope we don't get Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, or Barca. Fed up going. They need a different trip as well. Obviously, Wigs, you go to quite a lot of the away games, mate, and hopefully, most importantly, it is some nice places to go. And could the possibility be
Belgium booze is nice this time, yeah.
Yeah, but for Belgian beer as well. Yeah, the hopefully we do get Feyenoord, a little reunion for Arne Slot. Would be very good for him.
Dutch and Belgian booze.
There we go. Right, one sec there. Let's sort that graphic. Apologies, chat. I should have done this before, but call for time really today, so I do apologise for the messing about. I'll probably just shorten this video as well and just get it straight, like cut the first bit off and then just get straight into the draw anyway. But yeah, if you are tuning in, let us know. Hope you all had a very good day. Smash a like on the video as well, and we'll just commentate you through. Obviously, I'm hoping
from Germany, Bayern Munich, Dortmund. Is it Bayer Leverkusen and
Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund.
Bayern missed out.
No, Bayern Munich are in there, but Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, and who was the other team? Was the Stuttgart.
Stuttgart, I wouldn't mind getting Stuttgart. Yeah, that'd be a good show.
They had a very good season. Them and Bologna. Charles, obviously, if you've missed them last season, finished their seasons really well in terms of their competitions. Obviously, Motta, obviously the Bologna coach, has moved to Juve as well, so it's going to be one of them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Slots, Chelsea, Chase number 14. Would be crucial in the Champions League. Yeah, he's a Champions League player, Gary, isn't he? And as Kev alluded to before, for 10 million, it's an absolute joke, really, in terms of how good it is.
He'll be an £80 million player in 2 seasons, I guarantee you.
Yeah, bear with 1 second here, Kev and Chat. They're just going through the regulations. So basically, 2 teams per every single pot, but you can't draw a team from your league.
Yeah,
you can only get them once. So I think it's from pot 1. No, it's allowed. I think it is. So it could be. Apologies and wrong, Chas, but
so we can get City, Arsenal, or
I think so. Apologies and wrong there, Chas.
I'll take Villa.
Yeah. So here we go. So what's it going here?
I even take Arsenal, to be honest.
Hang on. It's difficult to listen to it without no audio. So just running through the demo, really. So pot 1, a ball comes out. So, yeah. So pot 1 will go home tie, away tie. It's mad, this chat, but once it's going to be interesting. So there will be it's all literally, it says randomized, but we know it's not randomized. It'll be what City get Accrington Stanley and a Crew or something. So pot 1 will be opponent 1 on the away side, home side. Yeah,
So it's benefiting the pot 1 tier team to give them the first home leg first.
Yeah, I think they're doing it now. This is mad. Someone must have got a pay rise doing this, like computer software, like a little bit of a.
I can't see the draw lines, by the way, so I'm just reacting the same to Jack because I can't split my screen for some reason.
So that's what they're going through now. The software's going through. It's allocating all the as we know, computers.
Man's typing up behind what's happening for City.
Yeah.
Manchester City versus.
100 million for you, wire transfer, bank transfer. But Charlie will agree. But keep a PG. There we go, mate. 100%. Not happened live. It's happened a lot more sooner, if we're being honest. Adventure. Obviously, we're very used to the proceedings taking about 7 hours, mate. But I think with the new software and it needing to be like literally showed to the public to like say, and now we've got an advert, of course we have. So, anyone just tuning in as well here, obviously pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, and obviously historically it has been you'd get 3 teams in your Champions League group anyway, but it will be now like obviously a whole group, Kev. Do you like that formatting? It's going to be interesting, but I think as
it's more of an opportunity if all the lower. I think this is what it benefits the lower teams because the bigger teams are going to go through anyway. They're going to be in that top tier, and I think it's going to go by results and goals scored and and it makes more competition within the competition itself. What it does benefit is that that middle tier. The lower tier is going to benefit how they could lose 3-2 or 4-2 and put up an effort, and all of a sudden those goals are going to help them to kind of go into the next round regardless of results, because all the other lower teams are going to lose anyway if you think of it that way. But there might be some shock results, so just getting one of those 2 shock results over the line means that you qualify over somebody else in your tier rather than worried about finishing third in a group or whatever like that. It's just that it's
like the top 8 go through to the obviously latter stages
of the international stuff. So it's like the international stuff, but it's more visualized as in in a league status rather than and
the promoting this new format as well, chat, is obviously every goal, literally every, because it's a league format, like goals are going to be so important. I think that will pivot also. It will say the latter stages like match week 6, 7, and 8, where you've got teams needing potentially getting knocked out due to goal difference as well. But just going through pot 1 now, yes, we know. I think we're very close to the draw to be getting started. Oh, Cristiano. Obviously, he's got plenty of his teams.
Is he doing the draw, Jack? Is he?
Yes, wherever he gives us Real Madrid. Kev, do we want Real Madrid just out of the way so we can knock them out anyway?
I'll take anybody at this stage.
Get Real Madrid and just knock them out in the groups.
I don't care. I don't care who we get. I'll take them all and hope for the best.
Everyone wants to avoid us, don't they?
It's just because of Anfield. Everybody's scared of Anfield, and it's nuts. I think the only time that I've seen a Liverpool team shell-shocked by going to any stadium in recent years.
Man City.
Man City's out.
Man City's the first name out. So, Manchester City are the first team out. Get me pad and pen. Would help if I got that. So, they are in. So, yeah, right. Oh, there's a big button. What is this? The cube or something? Yeah, it's deal or no deal. Or the cube is like some button that you press. Oh, look at that. City have got Inter, Paris Saint-Germain away, Club Brugge, Juve, Feyenoord, Sporting, Sparta Prague, and Slavia Bratislava. It's so rigged.
Give them Paris Saint-Germain, yeah.
No, they've got Paris away, Inter at home. I'll tell you what, that's a very good draw. And everyone in that draw is fuming. So that's
automatically set to them. So that's not by one team.
No, just sets it out straight away, Chris. So that's them done. Ideally, you want to, say get out early, but City have been nice there, mate.
So all the draws are going to take 5 minutes now.
Yeah. Internationally, bring on your Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Bring on your international.
So City. Oh, hang on. Apologies, Chance.
Yes, I'm thinking.
So City.
That was the potential that they can get in that tier, is it?
Oh!
What?
There's no way this is Inter's. Inter have got Leipzig at home, City away, Arsenal at home, Leverkusen away, Red Star home, Young Boys, Monaco, and Sparta Prague. That's a difficult first 4 games for Inter Milan. Obviously, the 4 games are a lot more easier for them, but wow.
Oh, so this is what I didn't get. So no matter who, it's not like we're playing them home and away. It's just that you just get a home and away time, but it just goes down the tier and pots. Ah, okay. I didn't realize that.
Pick up there, Panov. How are we, mate? But
I'm liking this, man.
So Bayern Munich, they're next up. So it'd be interesting. So I'm guessing those teams that have been drawn, can you not get them? Oh no, so you can get them home and away. This is exciting, this chat.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, press that. It's mad how they're probably paying about Ronaldo $2 billion just to press that button. Oh, Bayern Munich have got Paris, Barcelona, Benfica, Feyenoord, Aston Villa away. Tell you what, that's a nice
home. Yeah.
So Bayern Munich have got Paris at home, Barcelona away, Benfica, Shakhtar away, Dynamo Zagreb at home, Feyenoord away, Bratislava at home, Aston Villa away. That's Bayern Munich's draw, chat. That's quite a nice draw, that for Bayern, I'm being honest.
That's enough amount of flights for fans, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, Aston Villa getting the mighty Bayern Munich on the last fixture of the Champions League. So Inter have been out. Man City and Bayern Munich have all come out.
Who's next?
Leipzig. I tell you what, we're going to get shafted here on the straw, aren't we? So Leipzig have got Inter away. First game. Ronaldo, press that button. Oh, Leipzig got Liverpool at home first, Inter away, Juve at home, Atleti away, Sporting at home, Celtic away, Aston Villa at home, and Sturm Graz. I tell you what. So our first home game will be Leipzig. So we know we've got Leipzig at home.
So we're at home for Leipzig.
Oh no, sorry, Leipzig are at home.
That might be our second game, because I think like the tier, the way it works, we might be like drawn out first. So they might like do the dates where Liverpool play home first and then play Leipzig away, you know. So
yeah, no, but our first home game or first game of the Champions League is, I'm guessing,
Leipzig away.
Leipzig. Yeah.
Is that definitely, or is it just that they'll structure it according to the dates or the tier of the players?
So basically, it'd be allocated in different spots.
I suppose we'll find out Saturday, because that draw has been made on Saturday, or the dates have been set out on Saturday, I bet.
Dortmund have got Barcelona at home, Real Madrid away, Shakhtar at home, Club Brugge away, Celtic at home, Dynamo Zagreb away, Sturm Graz at home, and Bologna away. Dortmund. Wow. That's a good draw. That is a very good draw, that, for Dortmund.
They get Barcelona and Real Madrid out of the way straight away.
Yes. So that's you're Borussia Dortmund fan. You're happy with that, chat, aren't you? Yeah, it's high probability that we will. No, Wiggs, I don't think we will, mate, because we've got RB Leipzig in our first match week.
So that's one part of the way. We only have one more part one team in there. Yeah.
So who's next out of pot one? Barcelona. Go on. So Barcelona out of pot one. Let's see this now. Barca have got Bayern Munich at home, Borussia Dortmund away.
Yeah, we know that one. So you see, that's what I'm saying. They're putting in the home game first from. So I'm thinking that Leipzig is going to be our second game away.
Atalanta at home, Benfica away, Young Boys at home, Red Star away, Brest at home, and Monaco away. It'd be a nice day, Barca, I'm being honest. Yeah, two big teams. Yeah, it's a very good draw for Barca. That very happy. You're a Barca fan.
Who are Real Madrid drawn against so far? Because if they've already had a home game or an away game, it's possible that we could get Real Madrid at Anfield.
I'm not too sure. We'll have to see the overall graph here, chat. This is all new to all of us, really. So it's
it doesn't matter what way they're drawn out, but I think that the premium elite teams, they get the home draw first, maybe.
Like Real Madrid are out the pot here now.
Yeah.
So Real Madrid. So they're getting Dortmund at home.
Okay.
So I think we've avoided Real Madrid.
We've avoided Real Madrid, yeah.
Yeah. So I think no, we haven't. We've got We've got Real Madrid away, chat. Second match week. So it's Real Madrid have got Dortmund at home, Liverpool away. So we're at Anfield. Yeah, we're at Anfield. Milan at home, Atalanta away, Salzburg at home, Lille away, Stuttgart at home, and Brest away. So we've got Leipzig first match week, I think.
So we're at home for that, are we?
Yeah, and I think we've got Real Madrid second match week. So so Liverpool, we will be playing Real Madrid at home, and we will be playing Leipzig away. So we know our two opponents in that. We just need to know now the other teams from pot 3 pot 2 and pot 4. So they're the two big teams we're playing. I think that could have been a lot worse, Chas. As Wig said, yes, we are. We are getting Real Madrid.
So have we got Real Madrid at Anfield, or have we got them away at the Bernabeu?
But Liverpool are out the pot now.
Okay. I think we find out our first home game. Is it first?
No, we've got Real Madrid at home, Chas.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, Real Madrid will be fuming with that. So we've got Real Madrid at home, Leipzig away, Leverkusen at home, AC Milan away, Lyon at home, PSV away, Bologna at home, and Girona away.
That's the hardest for any team so far.
Difficult, that. Oh, we've been done there. But then that bring them all on. So we've got the Dutch champions. Yes.
That's the hardest playoff team for any team so far in the top tier.
Yeah, so that's a difficult draw for this chap, but we go on. I think every team in that pot for you and that we've got us certainly, at least we got Real Madrid at home anyway. Yeah. So Paris Saint-Germain, the final team. Oh, this is I do prefer this style of format, chat. So Paris have got Man City at home, Bayern Munich away. Oh wow! At least we're not. Oh wow. Look at it. First shape just absolutely been done. You've got City at home, Bayern Munich away, Atletico Madrid at home, Arsenal away, PSV at home, Salzburg away, Girona at home, and Stuttgart away. Wow.
Yeah, this is bad. That's probably worse than ours, but it's
the first 4 teams.
That's just like the last 2 league games of death there on those. In those 2, what's left over.
So it'll be interesting. So we've done pot 1. So I think, is that the draw done then? But what's the
I think they just kind of assign where each person gets like the home game kind of almost.
Yeah, because
like,
you've got
they have to. They'll probably get the advantage of a home game as well. I think pot 3 and 4 don't get the advantage of a home game first. I think it's away home. So,
yeah, Chaff, anyone to tune in, we've got Real Madrid at home. So as I'm looking here, chat, Liverpool have got Real Madrid at home, Leipzig away.
Take that, man.
Leverkusen at home. But I don't know. It says pot 1, pot 2, and then pot 3, and then pot 4. So are we getting all those teams, or is it now?
I don't think so. We're getting each pot 1 team is getting the benefit of a home game first. So and then even when pot 1 gets drawn against, so there's also a coefficient. So with the thousands of points, so whoever's got the higher coefficient gets the home game first. So if 2 come out against each other, obviously because we're playing Leipzig and we're playing Real Madrid, we've been really because they got drawn up before us. We should have gotten, after us, we should have gotten the actual away game at Real Madrid. But because we're higher coefficient in RB Leipzig,
I might have got it wrong. I think I've got it wrong here. I think we've got, for pot 1, we know our teams. But apologies, this is all new to me, probably new to all of you. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how this works out in the second pot now. So they're going to pot 2. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm guessing you have to organise them teams into the other groups now. We'll find out. It's just like the visual, the way they've presented it is very strange, UEFA. Because it's got them all in a line and like a category. Like all the teams that we've been drawn up against. No, I think that's right, Chas. I think they are actual teams. Yeah. No, I think that's right there, Chas. Yeah, I think we were right there, Kev. Sorry. Chas. So, recapping, bear with 1 second. I'll just update that so everyone can see who we've got.
I mean, that's 8 games home and away, and that's what they're talking about, and then 36 games, and then they'll probably hit a button to see who the lower teams when they play each other and who's got the more coefficient, the better coefficient, that they'll go ahead for the home games in that one. So it's just a tier system going the whole way down. Just that us and pretty much Paris Saint-Germain, they'll get screwed, I think.
So you've pulled Atletico Madrid's name out of pot 2.
Right. So they're deciding that they're getting a...
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Sorry, Kev. Sorry, Chas. Got there in the end. So they're just doing one team, and then they're just doing the fixtures automatically. So the fixtures that we got. So now they're to simulate every other team individually now from pot 2. So they're doing what's done in pot 1. So Leipzig, Atletico have got Leipzig at home. Go good there, Kev. Just let me know if you want me to remove you, lads. But yeah, pot 2 now is Atalanta. See, Atalanta, winners of the Europa League last season. Atalanta, as we know, have got Real Madrid at home and FC Barcelona away. And you've got Arsenal at home, Shakhtar away, Celtic at home, Young Boys away, Sturm Graz at home, and Stuttgart away. There we go, lad. Oh, good.
There's nothing baby going up the hill behind me somewhere, so I just muted it.
Oh, God, man. So, chat, it'd be interesting because I think some of these fixtures for certain teams are going to be absolutely horrendous.
So that's what they have to do better each year in the Champions League, so that they go up the coefficient and get more favourable ties, and more favourable fixtures. We're getting our big ones out of the way fairly early, so I think it's then just matching. It's not moving people up. Like obviously, these teams that are drawn against us, they're going to get us in the second tier straight away, and it's just like the first and the second tier will be out of the way, and then they'll decide who gets the benefit out of the third and fourth tier.
Get on this for Club Brugge. You got Dortmund at home, Manchester City away, Juve at home, AC Milan away, Sporting Lisbon at home, Celtic away, Villa at home, and Sturm Graz. Oh, welcome back to the Club Brugge in a bit. But you never know. It might surprise people as well. Yeah, Zane, I think the main thing, as Kev said there, get the big lads out of the way, get our games out of the way first, straight away. And then, it's anyone just tuning in. Liverpool's draw is obviously Real Madrid at home, Leipzig away, Leverkusen at home, AC Milan away, Lille at home, PSV away, Bologna at home, Girona away as well. I'm not too scared on second viewing of that, mate, if I'm being honest. Obviously,
it seems a lot at the start of it, but I think we're playing football at the moment. It's all good.
Oh, Leverkusen. So, Xabi Alonso, you got Inter at home, us away, AC Milan at home, Atleti away, Salzburg at home, Feyenoord away, Sparta Prague at home, and Brest. Tell you what, I want to see Brest's fixtures. Even Ronaldo's even surprised. He's nodding his head in approval. But I think at chat, if you've been keeping tabs of Arsenal's thing, I think they can get. Speaking of Arsenal now, I think these might get shafted, So Arsenal's just come out the pot here now. So teams so Arsenal have already got Paris at home, Inter away, and Atalanta away. Then you got Shakhtar at home, Girona away, Monaco at home, Sporting Lisbon away. Obviously, Sporting did beat Arsenal last year or the year before in Europa League, knocked them out of the competition. There's a lot of travelling there, Kev. A lot of travelling.
After European teams, Jack, they're going to be more concentrating on the league this year. They might try and give it a go. If they give it a go in Europe, then they're not going to do anything in the league, to be honest with you. They're just not there yet. They have a small top tier of their squad. Like people complain about our squad and we're short a couple of players, but we've got about 20 top players there that any of them can slide into the squad. But the Arsenal, man, they've only got maybe 14 top players in that team, and the rest are kind of backups. So their squad is going to be stretched big time, especially playing the style of European League, But then, it all depends really on their home ties that benefit them. But hopefully they can get through the next round and just cause some hassle on big teams and help us to get through and win it again. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll throw up you got it. So AC Milan have come up here. Obviously, we're playing Milan away. That'd be interesting. So Milan Yeah, so they're playing Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Club Brugge at home, Leverkusen away, Red Star at home, Dynamo Zagreb away, Girona at home, and Bratislava away. I think they'll be quite happy with that if you're an AC Milan fan. Nothing too difficult. Get the big
Yeah, but
games
we're
out
not
of the
going to
way.
rush down into that, Jack. We're just kind of staying local, really, aren't we? In a little bubble. You know, Germany's probably the furthest trip we're going to see in that.
Looking forward to it, mate.
No, Italy, maybe, I suppose.
Wiggs, are you happy with the draw, mate? We'll see Milan. We've been through AC Milan a couple of times.
I'm in the same boat with Wiggs, man. To be the best, you have to beat the best and get them done early. Yeah, I don't care who we meet, to be honest with you.
So, Juve got away with that, really. So, they're playing Manchester City at home, Leipzig away, Benfica at home, Club Brugge away, PSV at home, Lille away, Stuttgart at home, and Aston Villa away. So, Douglas Luiz.
I think that's the level of our teams, though, man. I think Juve is at that level at the moment. I think they're going to be tough games for them. You might think it's like when you think of it in your head, Juve are the elite stature, but they're not. I think Barcelona have dropped down quite a bit as well. So, I think taking on Aston Villa and all of these kind of guys are kind of around there. There's just about 4 teams in there that are probably below them at the moment. So, I think the rest are on the level playing field.
Yeah, so in terms of obviously Gianluigi Buffon, what a goalkeeper. He's just discussing his reaction to that draw. For anyone just tuning in as well, this is obviously the teams that Liverpool have been drawn up against. Wait 1 second, David. So that's all we've got. We see Real Madrid at home, Bayer Leverkusen at home as well. Juve. So yeah, I'd agree. Obviously, as I was saying there, Douglas Luiz going back to Aston Villa. Obviously Ronaldo's old team, Juve as well. So I think he's quite happy with that draw by the looks of it.
If you said that was the away teams to me when we were coming into it, I would have taken that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But I mean that's good away. Look, all the tough teams that we have are pretty much at home. I know AC Milan are not done too badly and Leipzig, whatever, but I think the tough teams are above there on the top.
I'm sorry, that's only just dawned on me as well, though, Kev and chat. Yeah. That's an all European adventure. We're not going to like Ukraine or
no. That's the thing. It's in that little bubble. That's what we're saying today. We're like, we're in this little bubble where the longest distance is probably is an Italian team in there. Yeah, maybe Italy is the longest distance. Yeah,
not too bad that.
2 Italian teams.
Yeah, 2 Italians, two Bundesliga.
There's that Milan away. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Trip to Milan, 12.99, Jack.
There we go. Happy days. We have a rough draw there. Do you think, Riggs, it'd be interesting to be best, as you said there, but it's a hard draw. We need to take full advantage of those home games. Fans need to be right up for it too. Anfield needs to be a cauldron. Yeah, Vinny and Mbappe, come to the Lions Den as well. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I completely forgot that they had Mbappe this season.
Yeah, he got last time he came to Anfield as well, so he can keep quiet.
Yeah, as long as they don't mention the last knockout game we played at Anfield anyway. They slapped us, really, didn't they?
Yeah, we were very complacent, and it was one of our worst years ever. Anfield is like we were still 2-0 up in that game pretty quick. So Anfield scares Real Madrid as much as more than what anybody else thinks it does. So
yeah. So bring it on, Chas. Girona, obviously, the new boys in town in La Liga will be very intriguing to see how they do fare in the Champions League this season. Bologna changed manager. I think they've now got the Fiorentina manager, if I'm correct, I've seen this weekend. So obviously he's very highly regarded in Italy. I think his name's like Italiano, the manager. That's his literal name anyway. Italiano in charge of Bologna. Leo. I don't know, maybe Italy. See Leipzig and AC Milan. AC Milan, not the force as we once knew. Obviously, still got very highly rated players. Obviously, Theo Hernandez, Rafael Leao as well. And there's been a couple of new signings. That will be Tammy Abraham. I think they're getting over the line currently as well. So, obviously, and Leipzig, Openda, obviously the Belgium striker. A lot of pace, a lot of direction as well. And Yeah, certainly we might do a bit of a scouting mission as well. Leipzig, if you got some of the top talented centre halves, obviously Ibu going back to Leipzig as well, it'll be good for them. But yeah, it should be good.
I think we should come out of this group fairly comfortably. Like Real Madrid is going to be the obvious test, and I think because they play each other first as the top tier coefficient, it nearly has a draw written all over. But we're at Anfield, so that gives us somewhat of an advantage. I don't think the same type of team is going to show up with the complacency that happened the last time we played Real Madrid. But Real Madrid have been our bogey team for a few years now, and it's time to nip that in the bud. Ever since we beat them 4-0 at Anfield, I think we owe them one or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I think there's a few games we owe them. So yeah, get a win over the line at home, we're good, I think.
Yeah, chat. Apologies, we'll find out. Obviously, it's quite new for everyone. I'm guessing that's how the match weeks will turn out. But I don't know if there's a mix at the end where they allocate all the matches as well.
There's a fixture thing done on Saturday. It all just depends on which dates suit to go in and out. So it could actually change around. Yeah, it could actually change around. I would love it to be that way and just get Real Madrid out of the way straight away. Yeah. But I think there's like a fixture thing done where the date it could be still in that ilk though.
Yeah, just check out Leo's group chat. Wow, they've been done. Yeah, they might definitely not qualified. PSV, obviously we've got PSV in our group. Yeah. So we know obviously who we're getting.
Cody, Cody Gakpo, we got him from.
Yeah, obviously. Hang on, our mate Swat, if you're watching, lad, you need to come on the pre-match build-up, lad.
Yeah. Yes, spot on for that.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm surprised Swat is in the comments, but he's probably going, boys. He's probably fuming at the sight to see in Liverpool. But Swat and the lads have got. I was going to say it's an interesting one. We'll recap on it all chat anyway once, as Wig says. So the Ukrainian lads to Roman as well. Yeah, he didn't perform that well this week as well when I see him, mate. So Feyenoord, I'm a bit disappointed we didn't get Feyenoord, mainly for the Arne Slot reunion as well. But yeah, so Arne's old team, they Bayern, Man City, Leverkusen, Benfica, Salzburg. Oh well.
Who did Feyenoord get in the running?
Yeah, that's what he was just reading out then.
Oh, sorry, yeah, fine.
That's some of those teams.
Potential to go through it. Maybe you can get them in the knockout stage. We'll take them in the knockout stage. That'd be great.
It'll be interesting. So I'm guessing, when you get into the next stage, the knockouts, I'm guessing everyone that finishes like in the top 8 will get a bit more of an advantage in terms of maybe getting the home tie second or something.
Yeah, I think they get to choose really. Well, if it was me, I'd always take Liverpool home tie second, 100%. But we'll see.
Dynamo Zagreb. Oh wow! I'd have to review some of these draws, chat. Some of these teams have been absolutely done. But it's going to be exciting because there's literally big teams from big federations, though, Kev, as well, chat. Obviously, the league winners of their country. I think Dynamo Zagreb won the league last year. Apologies, I'm wrong there. I think is this Red Star or Zena Zielda? Barcelona.
The only places Liverpool were shook by going away from home in the last few seasons. We ended up winning it that year, but still,
Yeah, I've just seen Leo's draw. Wow. Leo.
Anybody in the third and fourth tier, they're all getting screwed, pretty much, in that kind of way. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're just tuning in now. So you got Salzburg out of the pot now. So we know who won it. Oh, no, I was going to say, I got confused with Leipzig then. We're then on our group. So Salzburg have got Paris at home, Real Madrid away, Atletico at home, Leipzig away, Feyenoord away, Brest at home, Sparta Prague away, and Dynamo Zagreb at home. So interesting. We are very close to conclude here, Charles.
Yeah, Pep Linders has a great tester ahead of him. Bobby Clark and Boychett should be over there at that stage, so they'll have a bit of a Champions League experience to help them as well.
Yeah, let's laugh at this Celtic group here. Right, let's see who Celtic get. So, see what, Celtic haven't been done as bad as they have. You've got Leipzig at home. You've got Leipzig, Dortmund, Club Brugge, Atalanta, Young Boys, Dynamo Zagreb. I think there was one of the other French teams as well.
Yeah, but they live in Scotland. So.
Yeah. Expensive journeys as well. Expensive journeys for them. Big up there. It's all good. Whoever we get in the Champions League is going to be a tough 100% there, mate. Girona. These are ruthless draws. Yeah, I tell you what, Callum. Some of these. We'll recap it at the end. Well, once the whole draw's been done, but we'll have a deep dive in some of these groups. But Sporting have got six.
When you think of the 4-man teams, there was always like one top tier team, and then one team that could be beaten by a lower side, and then the other team that you could say that's a fair battle. But now the smallest tier or whatever, they have to go through 2 of each going up, and it's nuts.
Basically, yeah, if you're in the wrong pot, mate, and as we'll look on at the end of this, once it's all done, there's groups of death in this one. Well, it's a whole group of death, like the whole league of death. It could get really tricky, especially if you're on like pot 3 or pot 2, and you are kind of a big team as well. So on that one, yeah, some tasty. Tell you what, fixture-wise, football mad. There'll be a lot of football to be played, and I think is that done for pot? I'm guessing that's done already. You've still got another pot of balls left. But yeah, so pot 4 is coming out now, so we probably know by now the majority of the teams. But
I'm just going to confirm everything. Yeah.
Watch when
I think the top 15 is just decides who goes where at the home and what you got, So I think that's the way it goes. So look, it's a fair way to do it. If you're more successful in Europe, you're going to get more of an opportunity to get a home tie or something like that to benefit them, so that it's more competitive home league games, But we'll see. I still would just rather random. I think all cup competitions should just be randomized totally, and it doesn't matter who you get. I think that it doesn't matter. Like I hate the fact that you go in there and you can't face some team from England straight away. I would rather say just put them into a pot, pull out 2 names, and then just let them go at it, no matter who they are. So, and that benefits the lower teams because they can avoid the big teams for a while and then get more money out of the competition going forward. But so they're talking about like the Super League and being elitist, but this is slightly elitist in its own way.
This is just more or less glorified as well. Like this is the Champions League. It's still bad in itself, really, for fans. So we got. I'm just thinking league winners. Real Madrid league winners last year. Bayer Leverkusen league winners last year. PSV league winners in their country as well. Lille, I think did he win? Got close. Was it the Europa League conference?
Yeah, the Haggard once.
Yeah, well, they used to be. Well, they won the league. It was when the league was a very long time ago. But obviously, I think David and 1 or 2 of he's their main key threat for them. But I think in terms of Lille, should be a sound at home. Bologna will be difficult on the Italian side, but I think they'll be quite happy, in all honesty, with the overall draws. So Stuttgart have just come out now. They are facing Paris at home, Real Madrid, Atalanta, Juve, Young Boys, Red Star, Sparta Prague, and Bratislava. And judging from their nodding of the sporting directors, I think they're quite happy with that. I think it could be
we've 2 trips to Italy, Jack. We've 2 trips to Spain, and we've 2 trips to Germany. And the last one is where's that there? Lille, France. 1 trip to France. And Holland. Yeah.
One.
So what is it? 2 Spanish teams, 2 German teams, 2 Italian teams, and then
sorry, just cut across there. Girona have got Liverpool, Paris, AC Milan, Feyenoord, PSV, Bratislava, and their group was an absolute joke, mate. Sorry, their last, but that group was an absolute joke.
But I think it'll just balance the fixtures along, because I think maybe the lower efficient teams are going to have to play the higher teams first. So I don't think we'll get Real Madrid first. I just think that it just gives us I think the ties have been sorted of where they're playing, but it just depends on the date of who's going to go where. I think that's going to be sorted by Saturday, as far as I know, from what I can see so far. So it could be that, Liverpool end up being...
Bologna have got Dortmund, Liverpool, Shakhtar, Benfica, Lille, Sporting, Monaco, and Aston Villa. Yeah, I think there'll be a baptism of fire back into the Champions League again for them. Was it the first time they've actually been in the Champions League? I think it might be.
Probably still better than Arsenal.
Yeah. Just there for the participation award anyway, chat, innit? But yeah, me too, Trev. This is our competition, mate. It is our competition anyway. So does the qualification to the next round work? Do you have to, Zane? It's basically one league, mate, and anyone that finishes 1 to 8 goes into the next stage of obviously the Champions League knockouts. Anyway, mate.
Apologies there, Jack. My wife just tried to call me and I'm on the phone, not instead of my computer. So she's wondering where I am on the beach. She's like, "Oh, the whiskey's ready," and I'm like, "Stop calling me."
It's all right. We're nearly done anyway.
Done.
So for Villa fans out there, you've got Bayern, Leipzig, Juve, Club Brugge, Celtic, Young Boys, Bologna, and Monaco. Monaco have been really good over the last 12 months as well. But yeah, welcome back to the Europe, boys. And well done, Villa.
It's going to be nuts this season anyway, Jack. Look, 8 games. I thought we were just going to get drawn against 4 different teams and have home and away. I didn't realize it was going to be like 7 absolutely different teams, like completely down the board and just home and away randomly. I mean, that just makes it more exciting to me, I think. So that's the only good thing about it, I mean, which is great.
There's literally going to be games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now. Yeah. I think it is. So there's literally going to be Champions League games over 3 nights, which is amazing. So Bratislava have got City, Bayern Munich. Oh wow, well done. I think they did qualify last night, knocking out. Forgot the team, but it was one of the big boys. In terms of qualifying, so Monaco have got Barcelona, Inter, Benfica, Arsenal. Yeah, tell you what, slow down with these graphics, TNT or UEFA. Literally just flashing them up for about 2 seconds. Doesn't give you the time anyway.
Yeah.
So Sturm Graz, I think they can be happy with their group. Sturm Graz, you've actually there's one team out of that in terms of you can be really happy, really positive. You haven't been absolutely done like a couple of the teams have, and that's it. I'll tell you what, it'll be interesting next 50 years what the Champions League draw will be like. We'll be having like artificial robots and all that doing it for us or whatnot. So it's not really mad. Obviously, pot 2 fixtures. Oh yeah. So that's that. So obviously pot 1 and then pot 2. Home and away, as you said there, Kev. You're right. Chat. It's going to be interesting to say the least. So, Kev, thoughts on obviously our draw, mates. So, close and thoughts, mate.
Slot ball. There we go. Underlap and overlap, and let them all play the 4-4-2s and the drop backs. I'm enjoying the slot ball, and I think we can bypass them midfields pretty quickly. If we slot ball, you see the difference with Klopp playing against Real Madrid in recent seasons, and the difference between Slot playing in recent seasons is Slot likes to hold onto the ball and control the game from the midfield. So that nullifies Real Madrid's football straight away. So that's what we have to watch, really. We can play our own football against most of the rest of the teams, and I'd be confident enough that we could beat them. But it's really, I really want to see us test ourselves against Real Madrid and really go at them and try and play our game at home, so and not just, concede the counter-attacks like we did in the previous season in the Champions League, couple of seasons back. So
yeah, but it could, if we get a win, Kev and Chas, could put we expect Real Madrid to qualify, but certainly if a couple of those results for Real don't go as well as you want, then it could be a massive dent in their qualification hopes, really. For Real Madrid, obviously, we'll all expect them to finish the top 8, but you never know. Leipzig, not Leipzig, Leipzig we'll speak about in a sec, but Xabi Alonso, we didn't quite get him as a manager, but he'll be coming back to Anfield as well. There will be a fanfare, and rightly so, but we've got a job to do, Kev, and obviously the football they've played since he's come into, obviously, the German side, it's some of the best in European football, the way he has his team playing.
Yeah, Leverkusen, he's been outstanding. Like Xabi, especially Leverkusen, has been brilliant. The football style that they play is exciting. I like their midfield. I like Palacios, the way he sets up. From the middle of that park. But he plays the style of football, which is more like a 3-4-1-2, 3-3-5. That he's so he likes his three at the back. So yeah, look, it all depends. I'm just hoping that when we do play them, that they know who the big boys in Europe are.
Yeah, those friends. Right. I say so. That dog must be a Real Madrid fan by the sounds of it.
He's about 5 streets over. Would you believe that? And I can hear him from here.
Oh, wow.
He's like 5 streets over. Everybody's chatting down here. There's cars going up this way and that way. And the only thing you can hear is this bloody dog over
here. Quite a mix bag of opponents. Looking forward to big up there, Everest. Yeah, confidence. Obviously, we're very lucky and fortunate that we do support a club like Liverpool. That we've won it 6 times for every single team, apart from Real Madrid, of course. But the other teams in our, well, I'd say our group, but it's one big massive group. They'll be disappointed to get Liverpool, similar with Real Madrid. I think there's one team that they had to pick out of all the teams. It would have been not to get Liverpool, considering obviously the historic history of it. Obviously, our record in recent times against Real Madrid, or just in general, has not been the best. But to beat the best, as his chat already said, you've got to win the Champions League. You've got to beat the best teams. And if we are to get Real Madrid in the latter stages of this competition, then it will be another test really for Arne Slot. And hopefully, we say we meet them in the semis or whatnot. We've got a game plan really, and we've already played them. So a little practice run potentially into the latter stages of the competition. Kev, are you going to shoot, Kev? Are you?
No, I'm just running away from the dogs because they're all shouting behind me, and I'm just muting myself. So I'm going down here to the quiet, the scenic view.
Oh, sorry, that's a bit choppy. That just mute you there anyway, mate. So big up there, Callum. Imagine Chelsea arriving in Anfield today and find out we've got away to Old Trafford at the weekend and then Madrid in several weeks as well. But yeah, Trev, let's do this start on Sunday as well. Madrid is coming to our home, so let's show them some hospitality as well. Yeah, don't want to be having flashbacks to that game where obviously we were winning 2-0 in that game in the second leg, weren't we? And it was, it just didn't work out really, but be intriguing. That's what Champions League is all about. I think Villa fans, whatever they do in terms of this competition, they've got big teams turning up to their grounds and that's what it's all about. For fans, giving you the opportunity to see the likes of Kylian Mbappe's, the Vinicius Juniors as well, Ronaldo's, the Frimpongs, and the many other great talented players that we will be coming up against as well. And it's looking very exciting, Kev.
Looking forward to it, Jack. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was going to say closing thoughts from you, mate.
Not much. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the sunshine. I'm looking forward to playing all these big teams in the Champions League again after missing out last year, and we'll see where the win takes us. Okay. Bring on Madrid, take them on first, get them out of the way, and enjoy it then. Yeah.
Happy days, then. Right. Sounds. I think I'm going to go on for a fair bit longer anyway, Kev, but I'm going to see if...
I'm going to head off there to go down to the families to see if the lads want to jump in. Lads, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when I'm back at the villa. We're seeing friends from Venezuela today in the middle of Spain, so we'll... you never walk alone, lads. I'll see you again in the next show. All right? Good luck.
Nice one, lad. See you in a bit. So, Kev's... Nice one for that, mate. Kev.